ska se att det hamnar på rätt kanal. Ja, det gör det. Hej, hej, hej. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. And such.
What a nice background picture you've found.
Yeah, isn't it though? It's really nice. Okay, let's get into this whole thing.
What is it today? Half-Life 2?
Yeah, I should continue with it. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Now it's an incredibly tantalizing black image, so that's not that exciting really. But there we go. There's the Half-Lives.
Do you know what the background is to why it's called Half-Life?
I mean, like the half-life of a radioactive material, for instance.
What was that?
Like the half-life of a radioactive isotope or something like that.
Is that a thing? I have never heard about it.
You talk about the half-life of uranium, for instance, the time it takes for the.
Okay, so yeah, okay. So it's some kind of radioactive reference.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I see it now. I'm looking at the thing at Wikipedia. Half-life is the time required for a quantity to reduce to half its initial value. The term is commonly used in nuclear physics.
Nuclear physics.
Yep. All right, very well. Thank you for that answer.
All right.
Good to know you.
Good to know you. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if the game audio is actually streaming as well. Could you perhaps check for me?
I will check.
I need to have a separate instance of OBS for the other stream, I think.
Yeah, I think
It's kind of confusing.
audio works, yeah.
Audio works. Great.
We're closing in on a reliable local teleport technology. Something the Combine still hasn't mastered.
So, we're back again. We are still in physics, the
Similar to our
game.
Calabi-Yau model, but they failed to factor in the dark energy equations.
We should have Amos here for
Once
this.
they're here, they're dependent on local
Yeah.
transportation. If they knew what we were doing with entanglement,
But it will have to reappear in a later episode.
I suspect so.
listen to me. I sound like a postdoc.
Listen, you scare
I'm
me,
just so
lady.
excited to think that we'll finally have the chance to work together. Where was I? Oh, yes. Dr. Kleiner compressed the Zen relay far beyond anything he imagined at Black Mesa.
Okay.
We figured out how to use Zen as an unexpressed axis, effectively a dimensional slingshot, so we can swing around the border world and come back in local space.
Aliens
without
playing
having to-
chess, cooking food.
Cooking food, yeah.
This is like a
Oh, here's a yellow.
montage.
Keep right up.
Eli, look who I found in the airlock.
Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you, man. My God, you haven't changed one iota. How do you do it? Now let's see. The last time I
Yeah.
saw you, I sent you up for help after the resonance cascade. I never thought it would take you this long to get back to me. Welcome to the lab anyway. It's not Black Mesa, but it served us.
Forgot he had
It's
that
going to
peg
be a
leg
lot
thing.
more like
Yeah.
Black Mesa with Gordon here to help.
Right you are. MIT graduates are few and far between these days. We'll get you out of that hazard suit and back into your lab.
But wasn't that
where
the
you
same
belong.
kind of legs that
Let
the
me just
Portal
finish up some work
character
and I'll see
had?
what I can dig up. Dr. Freeman,
Or am
it's
I
been a real honor.
mistaking?
Kind
looking forward to
of, I
working
suppose, but the Portal character just has leg braces.
Feel free to look around.
Oh,
They're not like surgically attached or anything like that. They're just like high heels, I guess.
yeah.
Oh, Dr. Freeman, you should stay with Eli. Go on. I'll rejoin you shortly.
I didn't know you could do that. That's actually pretty funny. I'm just gonna stand here. Okay, should I go? Or you don't want to talk with me? Okay, that's fine. Hey, what's up?
Dr. Freeman, I figured you and Eli would want to talk about old times. We can talk later.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I just forgot.
I have a few things to attend to, Dr. Freeman. Let Eli show you around.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, shit. Sorry.
You go ahead, Dr. Freeman. Spend
Okay,
some time.
I'll leave.
I'll be back.
Fine scientist, Judas. She was up for your job at Black Mesa, but you edged her out with your Innsbruck experience.
I'm just gonna help out. No, she locked the door. Damn it.
The Vortigaunt said you were here. I can't believe you made it so quickly on foot.
I'm
He
helping.
broke your record, honey.
Well, he earned it. I guess you proved you can handle yourself out there.
There's nothing Gordon can't handle. With the
Okay,
possible
stop
exception of you.
fiddling with the physics
Please.
engine now.
I don't know if I can do that. Not sure. It's kind of asking a lot.
Oh yeah, they have this teleportation device they're going to try on you
Take a
now.
look at this, Gordon.
Yeah.
I remember this part.
Oh my god. This damn
I would,
thing.
it kind of reminds me of that Skyrim part where that mage college student is experimenting with spells on you.
Yeah, a little bit. But everybody's just gonna. Do you remember this thing here? The stone?
No.
That's from Half-Life 1.
Alright, but I haven't played that, so
Alex?
that's
Oh.
probably
I
it.
thought you were on watch.
The Vortigaunts relieved me so I could come see Gordon. Anyway, I should be in here working on the portal.
I have the repairs well in hand.
I have
Someone
stuff.
misjudged the capacity of the Combine Thyristor.
Are you blaming me?
No.
Here, take my hard drive.
Oh, it was a calculation error. Not
Anybody need this? I don't know what it is,
Maybe
but
you
it
should
looks,
have
it, look, it look,
next time as well.
looks like.
So disrespectful. Just throwing their things around.
No, I'm helping
Alex,
do science.
Why don't you
Excuse
take
me.
Gordon along and give him some
I'm
practice?
just cleaning up. What's your problem?
Sure. Come on,
It
Gordon.
looks like a cart
Let's go have
or
some fun.
stereo.
The zero-point energy field manipulator is not a toy, Alex.
Ugh, let's get out of here.
Okay, I'll just bring this, shall I? I don't know where to put this. Nobody's giving me instructions. I don't know how to handle this. Can you help me, sir? Please? No?
See
Okay.
you in a little while, Gordon.
Okay. I guess we're bringing this.
So I see you've met Dr. Mossman. She's one of the main reasons I spend so much time outside.
Is this
You
the
should hear
first
her
place
drone
where you
on
meet
about
her?
How it should have been her
What's
in
her
the
name?
Black Mesa test chamber that day.
No.
Uh,
Alex.
I'm sorry, I
Alex.
shouldn't be talking behind
Yeah.
her back.
No,
Just
we
'cause
met her.
you felt
We meet her
claustrophobic
before
down here.
in the game.
Okay.
Before all this, but this is the first time we will be
That's
getting
the old
a
passage
special
to
gun.
Ravenholm. We don't go there anymore.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
This is the passage to Ravenholm.
Come on.
We don't go there anymore.
This is the part I've been waiting for.
Yeah, but we'll be going there shortly, I think.
I hope so. Oh yeah, that's because they want to demonstrate how you can use the gravity gun.
Yep.
And for some reason, Ravenholm is scattered with saw blades.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, sweet. I didn't lose the radio in the transition. That's very important.
So, here we are.
I'm gonna put this down
Scrapyard.
like super carefully right here.
This is a gravity gun my
This
father was
physics
talking about.
engine is capable of so much.
You can call it the zero-point energy field manipulator if you really want to. It's designed for handling hazardous
Oh
materials.
my god, I'm so sorry.
But we mainly use it for heavy lifting. Give it a try.
I think it's funny that they call it the gravity gun.
The primary trigger emits a
Shoots
charge.
gravity.
You can punch stuff and send it flying. I found it handy for
Take
clearing
it.
minefields.
I did. So,
The secondary trigger lets you grab things.
Yeah, so it's
You can
basically
throw the
suck and blow.
trigger.
Suck, blow.
Once you've picked something
That's-
up, you
that's
can drop it
certainly
gently
a
and
way to
press the
phrase it.
secondary trigger again. Pick up some stuff and
That's
toss
the
it.
way I look at it.
oh, I'm not judging. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so we get to. I can totally look at this
You can
kick-ass
also pull
physics.
stuff over from a distance.
Yeah, you
Try
can
grabbing those
do
barrels from
physics
that
all
ledge.
day.
All right.
just making a real mess out of the whole place.
See if
Yeah,
you
but
can
you're
snag
the
some stuff
chosen
from
one,
up
so
here.
they don't mind.
I don't think you're supposed to do it like this, but I don't
All
care.
right.
Oh, maybe that. No. No. We can't leave without our equipment. Jesus Christ, Alex. Should have to remind me about this stuff.
But
No
this
one
is a
called dog.
this is
Love
a
to play fetch.
pretty characteristic thing
Come.
that if the game is too boring, players will start creating their own narratives, just like you've done now
It's not,
with this radio thing.
yeah, I get it, but it's not like it's really boring. It's just I've played it a lot, many times.
Dog.
Yeah, I know.
Gordon, this is Dog.
Now that's the case,
My
but
dad
I
built
mean,
him to protect me when I was a kid.
in other
First
games
model
that
was
happens
about
as well.
Yay high. I've been adding to him ever since. Haven't I, boy? Okay, dog. Let's play catch before.
I really need to put this somewhere
You
safe.
need to use the gravity gun. Go ahead, dog. Throw.
Like this maybe. There. You gotta help me remember where it is.
You'll never find it again.
Oh God.
Throw another, dog.
Are you throwing boxes at me?
Another one, dog.
I'm just.
Okay, so now here's the graphics, or I mean physics tutorial. 2.0.
Go ahead, dog. Throw.
Just yeah, I think we've got the point now. You can catch things. Bam.
Especially grenades.
Dog, go get your ball.
This is really strange. What's one of these things?
Good throw.
Go get it.
Oh yeah.
Go get it. Let's see if we can do a score on the ball, on the court.
But those are bombs, aren't they?
Yeah, normally, but I think they've deactivated this one.
Yeah.
Let's just shoot it away. Oh my God. And he's just throwing things at me at this point.
I like that these things have such a distinct look that even though I haven't played this game for ages, I really
When I told you dog
recall
left my
the
fridge, I didn't tell you.
appearance of those things, because when those bombs came rolling, it would have a pretty intense emotional response to it. I would.
Yeah, they sound super scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Get away.
Okay, Gordon, let's try something else.
Yes,
Dog,
please.
throw something bigger.
Something bigger. Well, this could be a problem.
No, dog. No, no, boy. Down. Put that down. What is it, dog? Oh my God, what was that? Scanners.
Okay.
Combine sweeping the area.
Combines are sweeping the area. Gotta have my priorities in order. Imagine what would happen if I lost this. We would be screwed so badly.
Do you read?
Can you imagine a game where
What's going on in there?
one of the missions was to
We're in the
score
scrapyard
something,
airlock,
carry
stuck in a
something
full
through a whole
autocycle.
level? That would be the
He's right
worst
here.
level of that game, I'm sure.
Dad?
But now you're doing it willingly because you know that you can just abandon the ship whenever you want.
Dad?
This is the only AM
Dog,
FM
open the
radio
airlock.
left
Get
in the
us out of
entire
here.
world. I need to keep this safe.
Hurry, now! Tear it apart. Just get it open.
If you say so.
That's enough, dog. dog.
Like, I think we could, if we could keep it safe for a long enough while, we could install it in dog,
Come on.
and we could listen to some sweet tunes while we're out killing things. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry.
Gordon, you need to get out of here. I can't leave my father. Dog, take Gordon to the Ravenholm tunnel, then
Now
circle
we're
around
going.
and try to meet up with me.
Time to go to Ravenholm.
We don't go there anymore.
We don't go there anymore. Hello. Oh, dog's not coming with me. Well, we can put this for a while.
Hey, no, continue, and then just shoot the first zombie with it,
With the,
with the radio.
you think I should just waste it like that?
Well, you can leave it if you want to.
Okay. I see what you're going for here. Oh, this is going to be tricky trying to keep this safe, but I mean, if we have to, the fate on the world rides on this. So, let's see now. There we go. I mean, this is kind of hard carrying this, lugging this thing around, and luckily this suit involves, I have a gravity gun, so I can just make things hover in front of me without actually using my arms. It's kind of convenient. We don't go to Ravenholm, and we're here. Okay. Still gotta keep this thing safe, so for a little while longer at least. Hey man, you're missing Ravenholm here.
No, I'm looking. I'm just not. Just waiting you for stop
Okay.
messing around with that radio thing of yours,
Sorry.
so that I can experience Ravenholm in the way it's supposed to. I really miss the sound though.
I can give you a sort of facsimile.
Oh, there it is. You're supposed to shoot the zombie with the radio.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Oh, but
Okay.
that was kind of ineffective.
It was?
No. Radio, come back. Please. Don't abandon me. Oh, goodbye, radio. You're probably broken now forever. It's not very useful, it turns out. Doesn't have enough mass to do any damage.
Okay, then you should look for these saw blades instead.
I threw the Ravenholm sign at it instead.
Yeah, that worked.
Farewell, radio. Okay, Sawblade City, here we go.
Oh yeah, there they are. And also propane tanks.
Yep.
So much good stuff.
A lot of good stuff to throw. Hey, sleepyhead. I'm gonna throw a bucket of paint at him. There we go. Should waste good saw blades. Am I right? He's also covered in paint now.
Yeah, I saw that. Sturdy doorposts.
Oops. Hey there, fellas. And like they really want you to just keep using these saw blades now forever and ever.
Carry them with you. The bad thing with the saw blades is that you tend to cut them off at the middle, and the head keeps living.
You mean the head crab thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not ideal. I'm just gonna take a lot of saw blades with me. There were a lot of saw blades in Ravenholm, but this one was special.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it,
Is it possible to play this game any slower?
Jesus Christ, fine. We'll just speed run it. That's what the modern viewer wants, apparently.
I'm sure there are plenty of more saw blades further ahead.
Okay, I'll just bring some explosive barrels then, fine. Can never get to, oh!
They have become like these peculiar demons which dwell in matter, but in whom no light may be found.
You're just making up stuff, man. I met Father What's-His-Face.
Oh yeah, he's I haven't seen him. Where is he?
I don't think you see him the first time.
What? So he just spoke from out of nowhere?
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure that he's on top of a roof or something.
Maybe.
You'll have to. I wonder why. Is this one of the machines that your friends have made? Perhaps.
Yeah, I think so. You'd think it would be running out of gas, though, wouldn't it?
No.
Nah, never mind.
I'm sure it has some kind of. Well, it is a combustion.
0.0. Where is head crab? There is head crab. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I also damaged myself in the process, but it was totally worth it.
For the days of my life have vanished like smoke, and my bones are parched like ash. And then all
Yeah, that's the backside of throwing big barrels of fuel around. I wonder why they explode though. Because
The barrels?
yeah, they wouldn't explode just from breaking.
Physics probably.
Right.
There we go. Oh, nice. You turned it off just in the nick of time. Nick of time, get it?
No, I don't get it.
Because it's you get nicked by a sharp thing. No, never mind. I'm so sorry. Let's see.
may they become like dust before the wind. May the angel of the Lord pursue them.
Yeah, I'll try picking up the pace a little bit. Oh my god. That was bad. Hey. Don't throw that shit at me. I need to return to where I came to find a. So, is there any way I can improve my gameplay? Just doing faster, maybe?
No, I don't think so. Just stop messing around would be fine.
Okay.
But if we're talking game design, I think that now they're just doing the the physics thing very, very hard. We fight monsters that only use physics to attack
Who
you.
is this?
Oh,
Another
there he is.
life to
There it is.
save?
Yeah.
I'll keep my eye on you. More than that, I cannot promise.
He's an interesting fella.
Yeah, this is a nice scene.
I think I've played too many Evil Dead games, but I keep expecting him to turn on us, and I don't think he does.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, can I turn off the burning gas trap somewhere?
I don't know. I thought you did.
That was just an electrical something or another.
Hmm.
Like a spark. I guess I should just shoot them with my gun.
You could kill them.
The volume of the gun is a little bit loud for me.
Okay, I will have.
No, not you. I mean the volume of the gun.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to listen to the stream.
Okay. Oh no! Now the game is going to teach us about gas tanks.
And electricity.
Yes. So there probably would be like a gas tank around here somewhere. Don't know if there's anything useful in that pile though. Do not know. Oh yeah, here it is. No, nothing useful.
I thought you tried turning that thing before. as well.
No, it was the little tiny red thing on the wall. Oh shit! Now we hear the creepy zombies.
Okay, I have to listen. Yeah, that was creepy.
Come here. Good zombie. Alright. So this is like a kind of a weird part of the game really, because it's not like just down to you anymore. You have to sort of wait for the puzzles to become solvable.
Yeah.
Now there's like can I yank this somehow?
I don't think so.
This is probably, is this not electric? Oh yeah, it's electrocuted. I probably shouldn't. Because it feels like there ought to be a way to get around this. Maybe.
But do you really have to get around it? Well, there has to be a reason for you to go into that alley.
You mean this one?
Yeah, the one with the electric station.
Yeah, I think there is, but I'm not entirely sure.
But I know that you can pull out the plugs from. Or I think you can. They're like plugs that are put into the wall. So what if you try to jank that thing by the window off?
Yeah, I think you must have. There must be a way to get in that house because I can't do it from here.
It's the house where he came from. No, I can't.
That's strange. Huh.
Let's see. Let's think. where do we see what is the scenery pointing us towards? There's an open window above you out here.
Yeah.
Can you get up there somehow?
I can see if there are any. There's no way up from here, right? Oh. Like if I had something to stand on, maybe I could do that.
Yeah, sure. Take another table.
Physics. There we go.
So what we're finding out now is that we can grab bigger things than we could before.
Yeah.
But you're doing it wrong.
Well, the problem is that I can't actually decide on which end they go. Maybe there are some boxes somewhere.
But what the? Couldn't you just put the table on top of the other table like
No,
a normal table?
no, that was actually. I can't turn them once he picks them up.
But I think you can. Oh well, now you messed it all up.
It's just
Yeah,
how the hell with it.
but you can. Yeah, but you can like push it against the floor or something, and it turns around.
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
I think you can.
I'm not. Yeah, maybe. I guess that's possible. Oh, I broke one. Never mind.
You bro.
Oh, this is going so good. There's got to be a way that doesn't involve this, because.
But there isn't even a window up there, is there? No, let's just
There's got to be.
forget about it.
There's got to be another way. Oh, hang on. Is it something
Yeah,
like
there's-
stupidly easy?
I don't think it would have been such a problem if it wasn't.
Like, is there still a grenade up there? And see what... Well, that didn't work. Sorry.
And you can't pull the corpse out of the fence.
Doesn't seem like it, no. I'm missing something incredibly obvious, probably.
What if you just hit it with a crowbar? Does it break?
Nope. This is stupid. This shouldn't be this hard.
But I mean, if we look at what things are highlighted, what is that? We have this thing with the electric station, and we have the window where it goes.
Yeah.
In the same building where the priest appeared. And then we have, let's go outside. Outside by the alley. There's a window up there,
Yeah.
and there are planks. So I think this is where you're going.
Up here?
Yeah, exactly. But how you get up there is another question.
Yeah, no kidding. I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to turn off the gas here and just see if there's anything I've missed. Oh, yeah. Yes. There was. Well done.
Oh, Jesus. But what happened was that you didn't have to turn off the fire.
No.
So that was what fooled you.
That's kind of a tricky situation there. Okay, so this is not a puzzle. I shouldn't treat it as a puzzle. We're going in the same way.
Yeah, just pull out the rubble in the staircase.
'Cause I'm burning, yes, I'm burning from a fire. And I'm burning, and it's all because of you. Okay, screw it. I'm sick of being patient. It's better and easier to just blast things. Oh, you're asleep, are you? Didn't think so. Here we go. We've solved the electricity problem. Puzzle.
Oh, what was that?
You mean the black thing?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the.
Oh yeah, these are the new kinds of head crabs or
Yeah.
face huggers.
There is one.
And so they introduced the threat by showing one dead before. But another game design thing that Amos surely would have noted upon.
Indeed. Let's see. Let's get up there. Can we get up here? Yes, we can. Come on, get up there. Just climbing in through a vent.
Yes, like perfectly normal people.
If there's anything this game has taught us now, it's that vents are good and the best.
All right. Oh. There should be. Oh yeah, okay. You got some ammo.
Oh shit. I really dislike the fast zombies and the noise they make.
Too bad I can't hear them. I can't remember the fast zombies.
Well done, brother.
Is it those that
Make
look
use of the trap,
very?
but take care not
very
to fall in
non-human.
them yourself. Behind you. In Ravenholm, you do well to be vigilant.
I like this guy. He's a cheerful weirdo.
Isn't there some kind of tower defense thing we're supposed to do later on?
Yes, I believe so.
There are waves of zombies coming at us, and we need to kill them in the fastest possible way.
Yeah, I think I have vague memories of this as well. Okay. Now what?
But why didn't we meet him when we were inside? Where was he then?
The house? I don't think we ever really meet him like that directly. I don't remember, to be perfectly honest.
Oh.
Just setting things on fire.
Oh, Jake.
There we go. I don't remember if Ravenholm was really long.
No, I think it has some kind of climax with the defense thing, and then I don't think it's very much.
Suddenly we have the Looney Tunes traps. Meep, meep, meep.
Yeah.
Oh, your guys aren't gonna fall for that, eh? I missed the shotgun at this point. I think it's probably the absolute best tool for dealing with zombies.
Yeah. It normally is.
Det var ett fasligt gnällande från de här. I just set you on fire, come on. Let's see now. There's a yellow thing here, which usually signifies that there's a hidden cache of stuff. Oh, we got an achievement. Nice. I don't think I've actually found this quote-unquote secret before.
Too busy killing zombies.
Mm-hmm.
It really is a dumb trap.
It really is.
Oh, that was smart. Physics.
Physics. Of course, you have to raise the. Ow, my legs. You have to raise this one up to do. Oh, never mind. It's probably safer. We need to go that way anyway, so it's not like I have a choice. I just don't want the car to fall on me.
Splat.
Splat, brother. There we go.
Better and better.
There he is.
I am Father Grigori. You have already met my congregation.
Yeah, he's as crazy as they come. Is he even a real priest? Maybe. Doesn't seem likely.
I found this collar. Guess I'm a priest.
I took it off a dead man. Ow. Ow. God damn it, that was stupid. Yeah, let's do it again. Smart. No, no, damn it. Well, third time's the charm. This is not serving me very well. I lost almost all my health. Well played. Well,
It would have been better if you just died.
yeah, luckily they gave me some health.
Ah, it is you, brother. I apologize. My bullets are the least of your concerns.
This makes me, you know, the heated sort of hotted up. That's not a word in English. The in episode 1, I think it is, when your gravity gun goes nuts.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, yeah, your gravity gun gets supercharged, so you can basically throw anything.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a couple zombies out here.
My child.
But I can just stay in here and he'll shoot them for me. Looks like.
There's an explosive barrel in a window just outside of the window. Shoot that.
Is there?
Yeah, on the other side of the street.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna. Ow. My progress in this game cannot be described as fast by any measure. Oh, you mean that one?
I think so.
There's a lot of face huggers in there apparently. Or sorry, face monsters.
They have.
Ow! Jesus Christ.
It's fun to see what you're swearing about when I see it a couple of seconds. Wow, they are so fast.
This is you're being very supportive in my time of grief and need. I could die at any moment. Really.
Yes. But it's not as bad as that time in Skyrim when where you saved before getting shot by an overlord.
That is true. That was worse. Let's see, I have too many choices here. I don't like this.
What choices do you mean?
I could go that
Choices
way.
of
I could go several
Huh.
like directions. Oh, health. Excellent.
I think this might be the place where you're having the shootout later on.
Right here?
I don't know. I'm just guessing
No, and also
since I can't remember it.
that's fine. Turned out that I was right. No, wrong. Sorry, is what I meant. They're so similar after all. I was.
Although they call me crazy, I care not. Now I held her my strength and
Oh, what a character you are, Father Gregory. Do you think any of these fellas are gonna wake up?
Definitely. Nah, perhaps not.
Probably not, right?
Hmm.
Oh, there they go. Saw blade. Just gonna throw a table out. There we go. Sorry.
This is exactly how the game developers want you to play this game.
By throwing chairs at people?
Yeah.
Or tables? What, you don't think so?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
What I said.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
Oh no.
If
I just think it's funny.
loading. Let's see.
I wonder why tables don't flip in the correct way when you pick them up, when saw blades do.
Probably to punish you.
Yeah.
I seriously don't know.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah. God, I hate them so much. They are creepy. I hate. They're not little, like zombies, really. They're just really horrible.
And they're like the ghouls in Fallout.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, a lot.
Or I can't remember. There are ghouls that look like people, and then there are ghouls that doesn't look like anything at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember those. They're a little bit. Are they also fast moving and?
Yeah. At
think-
least as far as I can remember.
Zombies don't usually move fast quickly.
What was that? Oh, okay.
What?
No, never mind. Just shoot them.
Oh. This guy, you can, if you shoot a face hugger 3 times with a gravity gun, it dies. Not a face hugger, sorry. Face thing.
Yeah, but they're called both face huggers and head crabs, aren't they?
Yeah. Face crabs.
But I think that this, I mean, the design choice in this level,
Yeah.
I feel that compared to the level with the speedboat, the emotion that that level was supposed to give you was being chased, and that you were having some kind of high velocity, moving forward pretty rapidly.
Yeah.
And this, and then they relied on you following their or a pretty straight path, or them giving you pretty clear ways to go. But right now, I feel as if they have not given you very many hints of where to go. So the emotion that you get here instead is more like insecurity, because before you've relied on their hints to find where you're going, and now they suddenly stop giving you hints.
Yeah, and it's much more about just being freaked out all the time.
Yeah, because they want you to feel insecure at this point.
Here, brother.
Because it's a zombie level, it's supposed to be a bit scary. And it's more scary if you feel
Man after
left
my own
alone.
heart. Here I have a more suitable gun.
I was gonna give me a
You'll
gun now.
need it. Catch.
Shotgun.
Good. Now, keep it close.
Oh, so you haven't had the shotgun at all until now?
Nope. This is the first time.
Alright.
They come.
Rest him.
I always think of guns in the way that they were ordered in Duke Nukem and Doom.
Free, my child.
And I know that the shotgun was number 3 in Doom. Or in Duke Nukem. Ouch.
Yeah. What is there? Sorry. What is like there's a dual pipe sort of machine gun in Duke, right? I'm not misremembering that.
No, it has 3 pipes.
3. Okay.
Yeah. But that that has kind of colored my way of ranging or ordering up which weapon is best. 'Cause the pistol is always the worst. Or no, the melee weapons such as kicking and crowbars and stuff like that. That would be the
Ow, Jesus Christ. Come on. What is this?
Oh, now you've had a hard time. Oh, gee. Oh, yeah. I remember those.
Shit, I'm poisoned.
If you shoot them, they jump at you all at the same time.
Yeah, just come on, just get it over with. Might as well. Oh, we're doing all this part.
I think Amos wants in again.
Oh, really? Oh, Christ. Yeah, this seems like a good as time as any. I'll just pause the game.
Yeah.
Will you invite him to the call, or should I?
No, I can do it, but I don't know how. If this was a long time ago or not.
Just Click the plus button up on the right corner of the menu bar.
Why don't I see a plus button? Oh, there it is.
Ah. Hello.
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 Oh,
We are
I see you're fighting zombies.
and failing, yes.
Yes, yes. I also see
Wait.
that you're fighting zombies that deal very little damage and still failing.
That's pretty much right.
but we're in
The most
Ravenholm.
lethal enemy that exists is gravity. Like, you went down from 80%, you lost more than half of your HP jumping down, but a claw does like 2 HP damage.
Let's see.
And this struck me as really interesting how these enemies do so little damage.
I think I have to. I think I have to jump at this point.
Huh.
Oh wait,
No.
I don't. I was just wrong. There we go. Yes, this is the whatchamacallit, Ravenholm.
Yeah. Because I was listening a little bit to your conversation about how the level design differs in this area compared to the previous chase area.
Yeah.
And it's like, I haven't seen enough of this level to really talk about that, except the fact that, well, there are no guiding lights and you actually have spaces to navigate. It's not just one long corridor. But what struck me is these enemies are really freaky to look at.
Yep.
Like, they look terrifying. But damage-wise, they're not. They move fast and they like crawl all over you and they're really creepy, but they do no damage. Almost.
But
So it's like they can swarm you with so many enemies.
I hate them so much.
But the helicopter does... Yeah, that's kind of true. That's very similar to the helicopter.
Oh, there's this asshole again. Gotta see if we can nail him with a grenade.
Because I think the scene where you walk out onto this platform and suddenly you're swarmed by all these people is really scary because they're clawing at you, and normally you, like, that is like a very visible thing to have happen, right? Like, normally in movies when someone claws at you, that means like you've got a hole in someone's chest, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty big and brutal and visceral, but in this game it really is not. But they're using that kind of very visceral, scary sense and put us in a tight space as well. It's interesting to see.
Yeah, but I mean, if it works well. So if you feel that this is an uncomfortable experience, your screen is flashing red, you can't see where they're at, you don't have any control of the situation. It doesn't really matter if you feel safe or not, or I mean, if they do damage or not.
Exactly, and I think if you compare, like, you could make this game be about all of these really dangerous enemies that really do a lot of damage, but then it turns more into a stealth game, because then you have to be really slow and careful, because you can't get swarmed by them.
Yeah.
But we want this to feel like a zombie movie, and then you're supposed to be swarmed by hordes of zombies.
And you can shoot at them and still get away with it.
Yeah.
Have you played the Amnesia games?
No, I've not.
Well, I haven't either, but
I have.
I've watched someone play it, and that was scary enough for me.
yeah, but
Like, that was my limit.
yeah, I can't play them either. But Daniel, you've played them.
I played the first one.
Yeah. But I think the enemies, if you get caught by an enemy there, you're practically dead, aren't you?
Yeah. That is literally the same thing as death. There's no combat mechanic as far as I
No,
know.
exactly.
Especially when you're sneaking around and there's like wolves all of a sudden.
Ooh. I don't remember that. No, but like in a stealth game, that is a pretty common mechanic because you don't want to have to spend time figuring out, okay, how are we going to make fighting fun in this game, and then not only figuring out how to do it, but then practically implementing it and testing it and iterating it and going through the entire process of designing a cool fighting system. Because you're building a stealth game, you want the player to be stealthing around. You might want to build a... I mean, some games can do that, I guess. But... actually,
Use the
yeah.
chopper thing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, right, sure.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it. Ooh, that was a nice thing. They made you feel safe, and then they just took it away.
Yeah, here, let's give you some power so
Yeah.
that you'll feel it when we take it away.
But it was because you've relied on those machines so many times before, and then this time when you really needed them, it doesn't work.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Oh man, I gotta find some health. Oh, crap. Jeez.
Now I wonder what happened, because when you said that, you were at 95 health.
Yeah, exactly. My.
So I'm expecting, are you gonna like...
Oh, they take you down to 1 damage or 1 health. Oh yeah, they.
Christ. I'm being swarmed.
That is so cool. Because now when they have an enemy that literally takes you down to 1 HP, suddenly all of these things that you're so used to are not actually scary anymore, because you learned that they're not dealing a lot of damage, suddenly become scary with this new enemy. That is interesting.
You're making me use all my ammo for this. Ow!
So the fast face huggers, they can't really kill you. They just take you down to 1 health.
If you're bad at it and you stay in one place for too long, they can.
Okay.
Because if the first one takes you down to 1 health, the next one kills you.
Ah.
Oh man. Thank something or another for...
Yeah, but this level really makes you feel cornered.
Yeah, and it's interesting to talk about. It would be interesting to. Would have been really nice to see the beginning of this level and see what they're doing consistently and what design language they're using. Because when you're looking at this, it's like it seems to be a lot of small rooms, right?
Yeah, it's been consistently that way.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And that's probably very intentional. Because it's a lot easier, like, if you're making all of the spaces you are in small, it's gonna be, like, it's going to feel cramped. Especially if you throw into an, like, if you throw an enemy into a small room with you, that is going to be a much more hectic experience when they're trying to claw at you than, you know, if you have a big area.
But what was the deal with that crane thing that you moved? You moved it, but it didn't do anything.
Yeah, we're supposed to get up on it, but we have to access a certain space first.
Oh.
God, there are so many of these things here. I wish I need more explosive things, but I don't have any. Maybe if I backtrack, there'll be explosive things? Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
You could do what?
Move back to the previous sort of
Spawn point.
spawn point. That was completely pointless
whatever.
because you can't go very far.
And now all the enemies have respawned.
Do you think so?
No.
That would be so horrible.
That would be horrible.
Let's see, do we have
There
any?
was an explosive barrel up there, but
I think I managed to push it away by accident.
oh no. It's like, here's this thing I want. Let me just make sure I can't have it. Yeah? Does that sound good? gosh.
That feels very much on
So far,
purpose.
all I see is you have these hallways that are filled with enemies and like dead bodies hanging around. And then you have small rooms off to the side and really crammed corridors with bad lighting where zombies appear out of nowhere. Does that summarize what this level has looked like before?
More or less.
Yeah, the whole place is filled with alleyways and small rooms. So yeah.
How branching are the alleyways? Because so far we saw this one alleyway where it's like it was a one street, right?
Yeah.
It was a one direction street, like all the way down, and then you get back to a point that allows you to escape back to the main route. And in other places, it's like you go into the room. It's a one-way street up into the room, and then you can find some stuff there and fight some stuff, and you can surely jump down from a platform or something. But then it's basically back. In here, it's very similar.
Oh, here we go.
So
I think they're
Yeah,
trying.
it feels like this place is designed to make you do small detours and then get back to the place. So
Yeah.
you feel as if you kind of managed to get away, and then you just end up in the same place.
yeah, and I also really like this reusing the. I like what they're doing now with reusing the level by having there be a second level, one elevation above. It also makes a lot of narrative sense with the crazy person we met who has found a way to survive here. Because narratively, we're talking about the first space, the dangerous area, underground. We don't know what's going on. We're figuring out what's going on and learning what all the new scary enemies are. And then now, when we're up here, we might see a narrative shift in what the level is doing. Because they don't have to do that, but it could be making a shift in from it being like an Act 1 kind of thing, where it's like we're running around, we don't know what we're doing, we're discovering all of the things, and everything's new and scary, and now we can start to figure out how to survive in this space and how to make progress, as opposed to simply learning all, being introduced to all the new things.
Oh. Oh, we got a lot of things following me here. Well, that's probably. I'm probably screwed now.
Oh boy. Ooh.
You've hurt yourself so many times.
Yep.
Yeah, that is also the design choice I would reckon. That just as falling from high ledges hurts you a lot more than the enemies, also shooting an explosive barrel close to yourself also damages you more.
Oh yeah.
So
And
that kind of tells you
there.
that if you're good at this game, if you're
Oh,
able to
I like
control
this
yourself-
room. This corridor, and they give you a bunch of enemies
Yeah.
right after. Yeah, it's like, hey. Like, see? This is a little bit what I'm talking about. Now you're no longer running away from them in these tiny cramped corridors. Now they're providing you with ammunition and spaces where you can be super powerful. Like, this entire level is set up for you to efficiently kill a bunch of zombies.
And they're gonna grab. I remember this level. You'll see what's gonna. It's not gonna last.
I mean, that could also be another thing they're doing, that they're giving you a false sense of security and then building that up so then can pull it out away from under you in order to like sustain and maintain the horror experience. Oh right, that's an explosive canister, I forgot.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
crap.
but that has also been a thing that the explosives are really ineffective in cramped spaces. So you constantly have to pick and choose between weapons. Should I take the less effective saw blades, or should I take a canister? Because I don't know which environment will await me.
That's true.
So that's a fun thing.
The saw blade is incredibly, like in a visceral sense, incredibly satisfying.
Yeah. And reusable.
Environmentally
Yeah.
friendly
Yep,
weaponry.
Yep.
Sustainable weapons.
Exactly. That is a ridiculous idea. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's a jumper. We've seen those before, though.
Need to. Yeah, they're just gonna jump away from me. So hopefully, let's see. You can throw stuff at me if you like, dingus. I'm thinking actually the safest thing for me to do right now is to just go down and try and confront this.
Are you sure about that?
I killed him. Killed it. I don't know. Zombie.
Yeah, I think I don't think the zombie is gonna be very offended by being referred to as it. I think it's a little bit past being offended.
It is actually the most effective weapon against zombies.
Bam, 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 bam. Pew, 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 pew.
I don't know if dehumanizing the dead is really an activity that I'd endorse, but you know, hey, if zombies are trying to eat your brain, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know.
Technically the undead, I suppose, but yeah. They only care about your brains, not your looks.
So is that supposed to be a good thing or a bad
They
thing?
only see you as brains.
Yeah. I guess I mean in their own way, that's kind of a thing. I don't know. I'm concentrating on not dying at the moment, so.
No, that makes total sense. It's basically what is it? I noticed some lights, and for a moment I thought they were guide lights, but I'm not entirely sure they were. Because I just realized this tiny cramped corridor is lit in a way that will show you where to go.
Yeah.
And you're going backwards, by the way, because the lights are telling me you're supposed to go the other direction.
I think. Oh, nice ammo. I think these side routes are actually just that, side routes. I don't have to go down.
Okay, so that was the side route.
I think so. Feels
Okay,
like it.
then I was kind of incorrect. As in totally incorrect.
Oh, this part.
Ah, there you are. At last. I will send the cart for you, brother. It will be but a moment.
I don't remember this
Patience,
part at all.
brother. Guard yourself well.
Over there lies safety. Now it is time for a tower defense situation.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we haven't got there yet.
You won't be there in a
we
minute.
got there now.
Yeah.
So we know that they come up these pipes, yeah.
Yep. There's going to be.
Is that something that you've already seen before
Yes, several times.
as a player?
Yeah, I think so. And you don't have to look down.
So the
before
moment
can
you see these pipes, you know they can crawl up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you start to see them shaking when they climb them.
That is a really good signal. Yeah, yep, that is very clear. Because nothing else in the environment is that dynamic. So if something moves, you know this is a this is the thing that's happening. That's cool. I also like spacing them out like that so you can't see them both at the same time is also a very good touch.
Yeah.
Meaning that you literally have to, if you want to have the optimal firing position towards one of them, you have to turn your back to the other one.
Yup.
Very good choice.
No, brother, step into the cart.
This was not as hard as I remembered it.
The hand
But I was younger when I played this the last time, and it was much scarier.
Yeah. Oh, and then it completely remove. Oh, after doing that, it puts you into a tiny little cart. No, it's not gonna lead you through a gauntlet on the cart. Okay,
No,
I'm
we're-
disappointed.
We're fine.
I so wanted it to lead you through an entire gauntlet, just in a cart. After being that, like, to just increase the after being in that tiny little space, first it take away your ability to run, and then they take away your ability to maneuver.
I suspect you have little wish to remain in Ravenholm.
Thankfully, we have like a tiny moment of safety.
A shepherd must tend to his flock, especially when they have grown unruly. Follow me, brother, and tread lightly, for this is hallowed ground.
Hallowed ground, you say? Oh, because they're... Okay, I get it.
Because you're a priest.
Also because I think people are dead, buried here.
Yeah. But hallowed in that sense literally just means sacred and consecrated.
He's a priest with a shotgun who also wears Converse, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, this is
Nice.
Your assistance, brother! Stay close to me, brother.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And now they're dropping us saw blades again.
Aim for the head.
Oh yeah. Saw blades in the cemetery just lying around.
Totally makes sense.
And then they're giving you a corridor.
I would really like my saw blades back, please, if I could. No? Okay.
Woe to thee!
There we go. I do not like head crabs.
No, I get that.
We're not supposed to, though, I guess. Let's see. Oh, more zombies.
Are you surprised? Oh, look! It's one of those bricks that weigh like a sixth of your weight.
Woe betide thee!
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah. Those are a funny breed.
Is he? Are you having problems, buddy? I'll help you. But... Oh, you mean from the puzzle, like in the beginning of the game?
Oh yeah. Yep.
He is also impervious to saw blades, I just noticed.
He was also impervious to explosives, I think, and there's probably a very reason for that, because can you imagine how frustrating it would be to try and fight here if this person of yours was not?
Lights be with you!
And, oh dear, I think it might even be entirely impossible to injure your priest.
Jeez, sorry.
Because, like, narratively it's your priest escorting you, not you escorting the priest. Right?
Yes. He's showing us the way.
Yeah. So then it makes no sense for the priest to be able to die. Because then, in most cases, right, it's going to be the player having to save the NPC. Because the player is going to have a more intelligent behavior than the NPC.
I think no worse of thee.
I think it's also like one of these things that the priest can survive the hordes of the undead. It's like symbolically powerful.
Follow me. Quickly, brother.
He's preaching the word with a shotgun in hand. It's feels like a very zombie movie style thing to do.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh. I think the point now is that I'm supposed to leave this area.
I remember your true face.
I think so, maybe. Or are you supposed to progress beyond where the priest is?
Oh, oops.
No, no. The priest just had to finish off the undead, and then we'll follow you. That's what it appears to be.
Gotta go into
Hurry while I hold the gate.
the creepy crypt.
Of course, it wouldn't be gothic enough if you didn't.
Flee, brother.
No.
Hurry while I hold the gate. Yeah,
Farewell,
exactly,
brother.
because they're
I
done
feared
with this
I'd
little
deliver
scene.
you to a darker place. May the
they
light
gonna
of
kill
light
off your
illuminate
priest?
your path.
Oh no, he's invincible.
Look to your own salvation.
He is enjoying himself way too much.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look into this symbolism right here.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And there's just one last laugh. And I can't see him anymore, but you can hear the laughter. Father Grigori, everyone. He's an awesome NPC.
A big hand. I was thinking about this meme. I'm not entirely sure what it's really called, but the "Don't be an NPC" meme. Have you heard about it?
No, I didn't think so.
Nope.
Okay, so you can't correct me if I'm wrong, but it's well, it's based on the idea that NPCs are flat characters that no one really cares about. So in real life, you shouldn't be an NPC.
You should have some personality to you.
Yes, and you should be important, and well, you should, yeah, I don't know, all the stuff. But I think it's really illustrative of what NPCs in games are generally like.
NPC superpowers.
Yeah.
But anyway, if NPCs are like Grigori, then well, I think
You could be Grigori.
yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind.
that would be pretty good. I wouldn't want Grigori's life though.
No, it seems pretty lonely.
Pretty dark.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone I ever cared about is dead, and everyone I ever knew. That doesn't seem nice.
I burn corpses on a daily basis.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's just normal life, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
That's just what you do.
Yeah.
it's not. You go shopping, you burn a few corpses.
So this space you're in right now
Yeah.
seems to me to be very interesting compared to most of the other spaces you've been in, because it's clearly designed to be I'm above shooting explosive things down on the tiny little critters running around on the floor.
Yeah.
So this is a level that's designed around you attacking enemies that you cannot hurt you yet so far.
And like eventually forcing you down.
Yeah.
I think also that just subtly. Oh, no, never mind. I fell down. I fall down. Go boom.
Also, I think it's one of the larger open spaces that doesn't seem to have a very clear way to go. Never mind, it has a very clear way to go. It's got the red lighting cues. No? Wait, you could not go where the red light was. See? Okay.
I am wasting so much ammo on these things.
How much do you feel that ammo has been an issue in this game so far?
Not so much really, but it's been like a close call several times. I'd say.
Okay.
But I
okay.
mean, it has felt like a sparse resource because you've had to prioritize and switch between weapons and so on.
Oh, that was a nice trick, wasn't it? But you'll get there in a minute. Oh my.
Is this where you fell down into the waters?
I'm not quite sure actually. Maybe.
Because you're talking about, oh, that was a nice trick.
Like with the red. Just immediately going there and then being hooked.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, right, the red light. Yeah, yeah. There was a red light, and you went to a red light, and you're immediately hooked by this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I think it was a box of shotgun ammo.
But it was really poking out.
So, hey,
It was the first thing you saw.
Come here, have the delicious ammo. And you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll take some ammo, please. Yes, thank you, game.
Yes, thank you. I want that. I want exactly that. I want my shotgun. I want the thing that I click and zombies go boom.
I want my
I want that.
boomstick.
Exactly.
At this point, they're just, which is kind of funny. This is 2000. I don't know when this game came out, but if you're looking at the fire and the reflection,
Yeah.
this is basically just bragging rights. I think. Look what we can do.
Yeah.
It's really shiny. Oh, this is awesome. I'm gonna wait until you guys are caught up to Lua. Tell me when you see the wagon.
Oh, I see a wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
yes.
can't really see what it is, but I guess it's the wagon.
It's boat time all over again, except this one is on rails.
Oh,
Also, it's got a saw blade attached to it.
Yeah, and it demonstrates what that can do with a corpse being torn in two immediately right behind it. Like, you see the power of this thing right in front of you, if you didn't already understand it.
It's the physics train. Let's go. Woo!
Oh boy.
That's gonna come back for us. Oh my god. I forgot about that.
coming back.
It goes up and down the slope.
Okay, you should go. Oh yeah, okay, you can just duck.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, this is a neat thing.
Can you ride that thing up?
No, I do not believe so. It'll chop you.
Do you want to test?
Oh sure, why not? Oh, come here. Let me ride you.
Because this is...
Nope.
No, I was thinking from the other direction.
Yeah, no.
Because the spinny thing is on the backside.
We can look.
So if you let it catch you on the way up, we can see. It might just collide with you, and it has a large hitbox for the spinning blade that's the same as the hitbox for everything else. It just kills you. That's the easiest thing to do. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, yep.
Which also makes sense, because that is really high velocity.
I should just let it kill.
Question is the physics engine good enough to understand that it won't be high velocity
Daniel,
if you hit it at the start of the...
Go kill yourself.
Excuse
But
me.
you can't proceed to the next chapter with 6 health.
I'm sorry. If the physics engine is good enough to understand.
Right, so once it's all the way down, it's going to be stationary. Is the physics engine good enough to understand that if you catch it while it's stationary, if you catch it while it's stationary, there's never going to be a point where the force is too big in your body in order to destroy you. So can you then, if you catch it from the start, ride it up?
Oh, you mean like if it can push me up, sort of?
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not interested enough to actually go back,
Nah.
ask you to go back and test it. But if we had been there, we could have tested that.
Light.
Okay.
Precious daylight.
Light, birds. There's actually living things here. Is that going to tell us we're not going to face zombies?
Well, there were ravens, but
True, true.
Oh.
And I see one of those spin little creatures.
And suddenly we're not so afraid of them anymore because we can move now. We can move around now.
Yeah. And also, you just passed through a tunnel to come out to a entirely different weather, right?
Than it was before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you mean yeah? That's we didn't even go that far.
No. So they literally just wanted to give you some sunlight to cue you. It's like, hey, blue skies and sunlight. You're not in the zombie level anymore. You can breathe.
You're totally safe. Wink. Now I can properly commentate on this because I'm not being hunted through dark alleyways.
Still clearly a dangerous place because you find dead people lying behind a train randomly.
Zombies raining from the sky and such. Oh god.
Oh, there we go. That's the zombie.
And now we're introduced to a new thing, which you will notice in a minute. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yep.
snipers, right?
Let's solve that problem.
We see a laser. That's what we get to see. And we're in this open area where we can only ever go forward. And there's only one open window, so there's no mistaking which one it is.
Yeah.
And now the broad daylight doesn't seem as safe anymore, because it turns out there are fascists in broad daylight.
How very ironic.
Oh,
Please don't shoot me with bullets. That's my most unfavorite thing. And you know that they're putting these explosive things here for a reason.
because they can get shot.
Just like my face. Oh god. Let's see, what is our tactic here? Well, when he fires, I run.
It appears to be.
And this is fun. We,
Oh! Something happened there. There was some bad physics going on.
I think I must have missed it. What happened?
I think that the sniper, or maybe someone else, fired at the... I don't know what kind of... the bars on the freighting train that you were crawling under suddenly just sparks flew everywhere, and the bars just flew in all directions.
Huh. Oh, I see. Yeah. That was weird. I thought that was supposed to happen, but maybe it wasn't.
I mean, it might have been, but it seemed pretty well timed with when you entered, so it probably was quite intentional, because...
Now we're back to shooting fascists again. This is more comfortable ground.
Yeah.
This
Except now you're getting shot in the face a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, It's, you know, the devil you know and such.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now you have that. So that power tool, whatever it is.
This is kind of funny, actually, because the name of the bad guys in this game is the name of the, you know, they're called the Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they the Combine? Is that some other thing?
Yeah, but the sort of collusion between Alien and whatchamacallit. Are you making fun of me for drinking loudly?
No,
Okay.
I just got thirsty.
Okay. I thought you were trolling me.
This was not another. I'm sorry. You need to be quieter when you're drinking your tea.
Has that happened?
Yeah, that happened. I remember you trolling. I remember one of you trolling the other one about that.
In the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Totes. Let's see. Let's running, shooting fascists in the face with a space gun. Anyway, the point I had was their other game is also called Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is called an Overwatch standard issue pulse rifle, by the way.
Ah, okay.
I hear gunfire at something that isn't me. Interesting. What could that be?
Zombies.
Probably.
I mean, they have already shown these creepy fascists fighting zombies once, so.
No, that's actually people.
Oh, resistance?
Zombies are people too.
Were people. Past tense. Learn your grammar. Isn't that what we say about fascists too, though?
Oh.
Learn your grammar?
No, that's what the fascists say.
It's incredible you made it. We've been getting communications from Alex. I'll see if I
At
can
least
reach
if
her
they're
again.
grammar Nazis.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah. See?
That took me a moment. You should probably just...
It's Leon. We're all clear. And I've got Gordon.
I should just call it a day, go home,
Dr. Freeman, you're kidding.
think about what I did.
I've been on the line with Alex. Her father's been
Yeah.
captured.
Over here, Dr. Freeman.
Eli Vance is indispensable to the liberation.
Alex,
These
it's Leon.
these aliens are
I've got
cool.
Gordon Freeman with me.
Gordon, you made it through Ravenholm. Thank God. I need your help. They've taken my father.
Snicker.
He's been taken to Nova Prospect. The border guns tracked the ship that made off with him and Judith Mossman. While the trains are still running, I'm gonna hitch a ride. Here's where you come in, Gordon. I need you to make your way along the coast until you get to Nova Prospect.
I'm hiding his gun for him.
It's something much worse than that now. But I think it's still easier to sneak in.
This is what happens when you give players physics to play
It's
with.
spawning season for the antlions.
That's what
Yeah.
I called you, Leon. I was hoping you still
Oh my god.
the one my dad rigged with the Tau.
What?
Yeah, good idea. Hold on a
I
sec.
can't pick it up.
Norco, bring the buggy out. Put it on the dock right now.
You missed the part earlier, but I was carrying around a radio for like a super long time. Just because
Okay, Alex, we're all set.
And we tried to use it to kill a zombie, but it didn't work.
Gordon, I haven't driven
Aw.
over a year, but I have no reason to
Apparently the zombie liked the radio or something.
meet me in the depot where the trains unload.
it was just too light.
were-
It didn't do any damage to him.
They had resistance to radios.
Alex. Okay, Doc. Before you hit the road, you might want to grab some med kits.
That is
stock on
ridiculous.
ammo, maybe check the map, see where you're headed. There's an ammo supply crate on the back of the car. If that's any comfort.
Now it's time
Stay with the
to
car.
drive a vehicle again.
You stand a fair chance against the antline.
Finally.
Nice.
I'll radio ahead to let the next base know you're coming.
You get a car.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh yeah, this is fun.
Hello, Dr. Freeman. The car's all ready for you. Hop in and I'll lower you down to the beach.
Oh boy.
This is probably one of my favorite areas of the game.
I don't remember this part at all.
Nice.
Or perhaps, yeah, I do.
Good, here we go.
You're driving by the coast, and or maybe I'm confusing.
I'm noticing some similarities between your car and your boat.
What do you mean?
I think we have the same mechanic, but we've left it. Oh, and is that a new enemy on the ground that they just killed for you?
Yeah.
So you can see what it looks like when it's dead.
Hold on.
Yeah, they do that every time.
Or just,
Yeah.
just drop me on the ground, why don't you? By all means. Ow. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, these enemies. I had completely forgotten about them.
Oh, they're creepy.
Space ants.
Yeah. Spans.
Nice.
Yeah, they look like Zerg. They really do.
They really do.
They also have these flower influences.
You mean like
plants.
they're hippie Zergs? Because there's somewhere between flowers and Zerg.
I wouldn't say that.
They seem to be making war, not love, so I don't know.
Yeah, not so really.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drive out to sea now. Time for a vacay. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Just gonna take a nice ride by the coast. Getting a little burnt out from all the zombie killing. Need to take some time off.
Yeah, just enjoy the nice Eastern European coastline.
Is that a gravity gun that they mounted on the world?
No, this is a. I can't remember what it's called really, but it's a gun from Half-Life 1.
Huh.
I think it's supposed to be some kind of weird rail gun or something. I'm not really sure. Where's the engine on this car? Oh, there it is. I was like incredibly provoked by the idea that they forgot to model an engine.
Oh, look.
Oh yeah, and you have unlimited ammo.
Yeah.
You can just restock at the back of your car.
So it's a magical car. And it looks kind of cute too with his little buggy eyes. Ow. You're gonna laugh at this one.
Oh gosh. It's like the bumper at the front even makes it into a smiley face. And then the first thing you did was just drive straight into the wall.
Yep. Did not go according to plan.
But it did affect your behavior because the next time you didn't drive so recklessly.
You say that, and then the first thing that happens immediately after is falling down a cliff.
I think you're a bit more delayed than I am. Because I saw that a few seconds ago. We should see it at the same time, since we're both watching the stream.
Sometimes you get a slight difference from Twitch when you're
Okay.
watching something, so I may be a second or so behind. I'll refresh to see if that is the case.
Do they ever make like this fluttering bug noise when when they come
Yeah.
flying? God,
Disgusting.
it totally is. I do not like it, and I think they should go away.
They also crawl up on their back like spiders when they die.
No.
What is the narrative behind these pods filled with creepy death things?
Yeah, that was what I was asking the first time.
Yeah, so that still has not been explained then.
No.
It's the Combine. They just fill these pods up with gross insect things, and then they launch them.
But I mean, they are still fighting the zombies themselves.
Yeah, but you could think of it as I mean, there is this trope in dystopian. I mean, you have that trope sometimes in other dystopian science fiction literature or games. I'm thinking specifically more of games, where you will have sending in weird, creepy aliens is one of the weapons you use, and if sometimes your own troops end up fighting those. Because the aliens will eat anything, you know, like Zerg style swarming aliens, like these basically are.
Yeah.
They will eat and attack anything that's human, even if that happens to be your troops. But you know, sometimes you mess it up a little bit.
Luckily, my suit heals me.
That's good.
You're a bit unperceptive now, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I think I see things that you haven't seen.
Oh, cool. Cool story, bro.
Cool for you. I'm sorry that came out wrong. I just meant that I wanted you to shoot things that you didn't shoot.
You know, in order for this to work out properly, you need to communicate that desire to me somehow.
Yeah, but I can't since I'm 2 seconds delayed and it doesn't make any sense for me to say.
You didn't kill that thing 2 seconds ago. You totally should have done that 2 seconds ago. Why are you doing this slowly? Why you never listen to me? Why do you only ever like ignore me for 2 seconds before doing anything? What is this on about? What are you doing?
I want to shout, watch out for that face. Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah.
It's already done. Let's continue our vacation, please.
Yeah. Let's not fight about this.
So, do we know the narrative about behind these aliens?
Absolutely not.
Because I haven't read what the dialogue has been about.
No, they just talked about antlions. We don't actually know where they come from or why they're here. Apart from they live in the ground and it's like completely normal. But it has to be like another one of those things where well, a lot of other aliens came through the weird portal, so now we have these things.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to make sense.
Not really. It's nice if it does in a lot of cases, but the game doesn't actually focus very much on narrative as far as I can see. Oh.
Take him out with a crowbar.
That's awkward. Are you walking to house and apparently there's a Nazi looking out the window?
I hate it when that happens.
Exactly.
It is the worst. How dead is that Nazi in the window?
Did you see how that Nazi had red eyes instead of blue eyes like all the other ones to make him look extra evil?
Mm-hmm. I did notice. Bloodshot.
This is their toilet.
Oh, this is.
Yeah. Yeah. Bam was literally in the bathroom. And this is what they're spying on.
Did you see the man talking to the other man in the window?
No.
He's got a briefcase. It's hard to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There. Up there.
That's the mysterious G-Man. Who talked to us in the beginning of the game.
And he appears throughout the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I know that when I played it, I didn't see him a lot.
Well, let's see now. Let's keep riding. No. This is the worst thing that could possibly happen.
What is the worst thing? And well, I'm gonna see that in about 2 seconds. Oh.
But why don't you shoot them?
Because you could also just drive away and avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Because apparently we're pacifists and we're not
Yeah.
killing Nazis. I don't know. This makes no sense. There you go. But you missed 2 of them. Yeah, the Nazis are worth going back to kill for. Okay. So the bugs, no. Those we can drive by. But the Nazis, oh no, gotta take those out.
Just gonna shoot some bugs while I'm at it.
Yeah.
It's very Starship Troopers.
Right now, yeah.
Bugs, fascists, what have you. You quit rocking the boat.
I mean, it's not your boat.
Yeah.
Oh, careful! This game has physics. That boat could have killed you.
This is true. Oh, no, we can't ride it, unfortunately. And now we put ourselves in a dangerous position because the bugs will want to come and eat us. But they can't. It's not allowed. Go away.
Oh. Bunch of bugs. Yeah, they don't want to go near that thing. Right?
Yeah, no, they don't like the vibrations, I guess. So it's going to be interesting to see if we're in the same vein of they're trying to teach us that there are safe spaces now.
So then they're gonna find a place and then they're gonna disrupt that security once you're feeling nice and cozy about it. Yeah. That would be fun.
Gordon Freeman!
Gordon Freeman?
Colonel Freeman?
Hurry, get in the basement.
Nah.
We're expecting gunships at any moment. Colonel Cubbage will
Okay.
be glad to see you made it.
Oh, I know what this is about. I see what you're doing there, game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this was the wrong house, apparently. Which basement are you referring to, sir?
He's trying to lead you to it.
Oh, there it is.
This steerable rocket launcher
There it is, you say, and then you run into a different house.
Yes.
Like any player ever who played games in the 90s.
Ah, yes. Using the laser guide, you can steer your rocket past the gunship's defenses and prevent it from shooting down your rocket. This will only anger it at first, but if you can survive long enough to make several direct hits, you'll be rewarded with a prize worthy of any mantelpiece. Now, who's going to be the lucky one to carry it into combat? Ah, yes. Gordon Freeman.
Of course.
Couldn't have asked for a finer volunteer. Colonel Odessa Cubbage at your service.
Finer volunteer.
Let me just send a warning to Lighthouse Point, and then I'll come right up.
We will have a.
Go on. Teach that gunship.
Let's have a conflict. This was kind of fun. Take some ammo, she says. I need rockets, not ammo. There we go. Gosh, that was easy. I remember all this being much, much harder.
How young were you when you first played this?
Well, let's see. When did it come out?
At this point, one of us should have Googled that, you'd think.
I'm too busy looking at all the G-Men sightings.
November 2004.
So, I'm 34 now.
So 14 years ago you were 20.
20, yeah. Years. I just recall very distinctly that it used to be so scary, these fights. But not so much.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible driver.
That's why you got the support railings that probably won't break, even though this game has physics.
That is like the selling point, really. Half-Life 2, it has physics. It's not.
I mean, in a way, yes, but it also likes to ignore it most of the time. And like, this is not a game that needs physics that much. Actually, yes, it does. It uses physics a lot for the projectile weapons you have. Like, you have a lot of like throwing this thing here. Yeah, it has a lot of interactable objects that clash against each other. But in, like, by modern standards, it also has so much static environment, which it's there to be looked at and navigated around and hidden behind it, but, you know, it's not much more than that. Oh. Right, of course, you can learn that you can turn them on. The machine things to get the bugs off your back, and then you can shoot the Nazis up on the pier with your favorite run boat. How different does this vehicle feel to drive compared to the boat, though?
It's got. Oh, the boat was more, a lot more fun, I think, because it has better handling. The buggy is, well, buggy.
Yeah.
It's not great. But overall, I mean, it's still really fun. I think mostly you're too busy with the rest of the stuff going on that you have time to think about it, that it's got really bad handling. And then again, when it comes to vehicles, Halo beats the hell out of Half-Life. I think they were pretty much came out at sort of the same time. Sometime. I think it was around the time of the original Xbox. Maybe I'm just misremembering it completely. Let's see. Oh, did somebody disconnect?
Yeah. Amos disconnected for some reason. No, he's still flying, so that must be some
How long have we?
technical issue.
How long have we been going at this point?
I was also wondering about that, but I can't actually see how long the stream has been. We're getting killed.
Yeah, I noticed. Let's see. We have been playing for. What is it? You think it's say? Where's OBS? There's OBS. We have been playing for 2 hours.
There we
2
go.
hours. Hello.
I'm back.
Hello.
That was entirely on my end.
This is. We're not gonna play for super long, much longer.
Yeah.
But we
Makes
have.
sense.
But I'm gonna do this cool thing, which is pretty cool. Because we're basically giant children now.
You're giant children?
Yeah. You'll see in a moment. Oh.
Oh, now you get to control the crane.
Yeah.
To pick up your toy.
I'm using the toy crane for my toy car.
Physics.
Yes. I wonder where I'm supposed to put it. I'm guessing over here. We can just hit people with the crane.
Ooh, just drop it from like a height.
Physics.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And I got an
And
achievement.
it's a magnet.
I got an achievement when I bashed somebody that says OSHA violation. That was fun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we see that you have a physics engine. Well played, game. Well played.
Well played indeed. You made your point.
We actually had to use it this time.
Oh, grenade. Oh, cute. I might just die anyway. That would be hilarious.
I am going to leave the stream now.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
have to. Yeah, other stuff to do.
That sounds pretty reasonable, actually. I'm just gonna save the game, and thank you so much for joining me again.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
As always,
It's nice to be here.
and with that, we are killing the streaming. Good night to you.
Good night.
Good night.